Just hiking the Murramarang South Coast hike. Just doing a overnight trip, not the whole thing. Just a bit of fun. Here's a little Joey. Not doing the whole trip, just an overnight hike. Just thought I'd get out. It's been a busy month back into the work, so going for a nice hike along the coast. Got my fishing rod. Fingers crossed to catch some dinner. But if not, it doesn't really matter. Should be really nice. On an overnight hike just on the south coast of Australia, and I just thought I'd jump on here real quick. If you're a teacher, you're a coach, and you're just looking to build better relationships with your clients or your students, or you're looking for better systems that are using tech to save you time so you can do amazing things like this too, follow me here and I'll show you what I do so I can actually spend time out in amazing places like this and actually make massive impact with my career and my students. So I'm going to get back to the hike and hope to see you soon. Camp's just over there, for another 5 k's. Recently completed a 2-day leadership conference, and we discussed motivation. We discussed motivation of others and ourselves, and it was interesting because there's actually a spectrum, there's a scale of motivation. So you've got starting at demotivated, you don't want to do something. You've got controlled motivation where you've got this external control saying like your boss tells you you need to go and do this thing, therefore you're motivated to keep your job. And then you've got autonomous motivation, meaning you've been given autonomy in the role, or you've got autonomy in yourself making your own decision, so you just go and do it. And then the final one is intrinsic motivation. There's this feeling that you actually jump out of bed or you just get into the job no matter what, just because you're keen to get that thing happening. So if you're interested about that, let me know and I'm happy to discuss that a little bit more in detail. This is going to be camp for the night. I'm at Oakey's Beach campground. There's literally no one here. Got some major campsites along here, and then we got camping platforms up there. A couple of people camping down on the shore, but I want to camp in here so I can have a fire. Don't know if you can see it, but there's a seal just there. Doesn't look like I'm going to have much luck tonight on fishing, but luckily I got a fire and some other food, so I might pack up soon and get into that. There's a really cool cave over there. Pretty epic. Morning, this is day 2 on the South Coast Murramarang coastal walk. Just leaving camp from Oakey's Beach, making our way to Pebbly Beach. It's going to be a really hot one today, so I'm out of camp by about 8 o'clock. Super noisy with a huge surf last night, but it was alright. Got to see a seal yesterday afternoon, which was pretty cool. So yeah, it should be a good day, just cruising along. Not in any crazy rush, so yeah, let's get into it. People hate inconsistency. So if you're a first year teacher or you're just starting out in your course creation or your coaching business, just remember that consistently showing up at an expected time and communicating a specific way, or being consistent in the way you communicate, whether that's online or in person, will actually build rapport and establish a level of respect quite quickly. If you're inconsistent in your approach, inconsistent in your expectations of what the students or your clients are doing, well, you're actually going to lose face, you're going to lose respect, and you're going to lose that rapport, or you're just not going to build it. So if you're starting out, remember, be consistent in your approach and you'll get better results. Teaching is very much like hiking. I've just been thinking about it as I'm walking out here on this trail. Because if you don't have an end goal, an end result, an end pillar that you're aiming for in your coaching business, your course, what the person's actually driving for, you'll just get lost in the weeds. Literally, you don't go out on a hike like this where you don't know when you're going to finish. You need to have an estimated time of arrival, and you need to actually be fully prepared, have all your gear. The same goes for teaching. So if you don't have an estimated time of arrival to the result that you're trying to deliver, well, you need to add it. You need to add that clear communication of within 30 days, within 6 months, within a year, this is what you should be looking at. Otherwise, the person who you're teaching is actually just not going to get the result. They could just be wandering off different directions, wandering off different paths. So it's really clear. As Stephen Covey says, begin with the end in mind. Be clear on the end goal and you'll get better results. Super sunny here at the moment, so I might go for a swim at the end of it. Might do some fishing, we'll see. One of the things I was just thinking about on this trip was, we always in education think about students first, and it's our core business. But when we come to well-being, you need to make sure that the teachers or the coach or the mentor is actually cared for as well. And it begins with self-care. The only way you can actually improve something is if that person is willing to put the effort in and work in themselves. So that's why I'm out on this hike, just to care for myself, care for my own well-being and just to reconnect with why am I doing what I'm doing. So it's just a friendly reminder, if you're struggling as an educator, whether it's online or in person, take time for yourself, go and do something that you really love to do, just to chill out and just recoup, to keep giving and to keep serving your best version of yourself to the people that you're leading. So I'm gonna finish off this hike in a minute, and yeah, I'll see you all soon. Final destination's just over around this point. Just got to go down there first and across those rocks. Just made it to South Durras, just over there. That's the final destination for the hike. If you've enjoyed coming along for the ride, follow me here and let me know if you want to see more of this kind of content. But it's really nice out here, nice sunny day. I reckon I'll go for a swim on that really white beach over there, maybe catch a fish, fingers crossed. So yeah, thanks anyway. But remember, self-care as an educator is your priority. Get out, get outdoors, do something fun, come and enjoy, especially if you live in Australia.